Hello, big persons. This is a video just for you. I don't think that your little gems would be very interested in it. Um, this is part of the It's Okay series, and this is it's okay to be feeling anxious about the reopening of programs and of kindergarten. Before we go into that, I just I just want you to really take a moment and just really hold yourself up, because I thank you so much for everything that you're doing in raising up these babes. You're just so important. So much gratitude towards you. So it's okay to be feeling anxious about the reopening of programs and of school. And right, it's okay if you're not okay with this. It's okay to let things go. All of the past videos that I've done, it's all okay. Your feelings are all very much okay. And I really think that we need to really validate those feelings that we have. I'm thinking of sort of my past videos and then this video here, and I'm thinking about a book by Dr. Siegel that I have that I've recommended to many folks. And he talks about in it, and it's for children, but I think that this is very much applies to us as adults. And it's you have to name it, to claim it, to tame it. So all of these feelings that we're having, first of all, I think it's really super important that we name those feelings. It's like, yeah, I am feeling anxious about all of this that's happening, and the reopening of schools and programs. And then claiming it is that it is so okay that I have got these feelings. And then moving towards taming it. Now, taming it is not, although I have done this in the past, but it's not shoving it down and closing it up and locking it up so that you don't have to address it. Taming it is things like talking about it, taking care of yourself. That, and the reason why we really want to tame, particularly the feeling of anxiousness, is because anxiousness is incredibly contagious. I have seen it happen multiple different times. I've seen it happen in my home when one person is anxious and then it just spreads and everybody becomes anxious. I've seen it out there in the world in programs and places. Just that anxiousness is really contagious. So that's one really good reason for wanting to be able to tame it. Another really good reason for me to want to tame it is because all of this, does not feel good. And we want to feel good so that we can be in a place that we're ready to care for our babes. And another reason why I really need to tame it, and I'm thinking about my video about it's okay to want calmness in your life, is that understanding of looking at that house, which is your brain, and then you've got your downstairs brain and your upstairs brain. And your downstairs brain is super important. It's that reactive brain, that protective brain. If you're crossing a street and a car is coming towards you quite fast, that's the brain that helps you to react. But what I need to do to be able to sort through all of these different feelings that I have, and to be able to think about this, be able to think about reasoning about this and thinking logically about this, I need to get to that upstairs brain, which is that, that thinking brain, that reasoning, so that I can get to that point, so that I can think straight. Because when I'm down here with all of this emotion, I can't get up there, and I can't get to that reasoning brain. And when I can't get to that reasoning brain, I go to doom and gloom. I think about the reopening, and I just think how horrible it's going to be, and this and that and the other. And when really that's not the case. And when I'm down here, that's how I'm feeling. So that's why it's really important for me to do everything that I can do to get to that brain so that I can really think, I can really reason, I can really work through all of these different things. Um, and Another super, super important thing for taming it is to be able to talk about it. And I say that right now, this is a time to just wrap yourself up with relationship and with your supports. Think about those folks that you have at your table that are your supports, whether it be your family member, best friend, a counselor, or for support, your doctor, whoever it is that you have at that table that's helping you raise up these babes with your hopes and your dreams that you have for your kids going back into programs and going back into school. So just wrap yourself up with those folks and just talk about it over and over and over. And we're going to have to keep talking about that over and over and over, because we're going to slip down to all of those anxious feelings when we can't get up here to really think it through and really talk it through. So talking with lots of people is really going to help. Yeah, so it is really okay to feel anxious about this. And really, this is a time for you to look after yourself, to take care of yourself, to do whatever it is that you do. For me, it's a time I'm going to have to stop multiple times throughout the day and just breathe so that I can get into that brain, so that I can have conversations with people. So like I said, just take everybody and just wrap yourself up with relationship, um, with opportunities to chat about everything. So yeah, so name your feeling anxious about this, claim it. This is totally okay that I'm feeling like this, and tame it. Take your big breaths, talk to people, have your supports there in place. Um, so thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that makes sense, some of the things that I've said. And again, thank you so very much for all that you're doing in raising up these gems for our villages. Like I said, you're just so important, and please take that time to really acknowledge yourself and to hold yourself up. So thank you very much for hanging out with me, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye now.